Only problem is I'm a great many things, yes, but if there's one thing I'm absolutely not, it's a fucking speedrunner. Ah, shit. I mean, at least the beginning areas should be all cool and nice and dandy. Not so much that fucking swamp area. Oh, I fucking hated that because there's basically something in there that you can't beat immediately, so you just can end up in this weird situation where you kinda have to run around like a little bitch because if you get caught, you're gonna get murdered. Yes, I know. It's basically Stockholm syndrome at this point. And look, all of our cool equipment that we potentially had brought along from our adventures in Kivir is gone again. Naked and unarmed. But hey, look at that. I see a rusty sword in front of me. That's gonna be great. Hello, rusty sword. Will you take the old sword? What else am I gonna do? Not like I have much of a choice. No, doggy. Probably not a friendly doggy. Okay, I was still in my preparatory stage. But thanks for telling me I learned a new skill. Yeah, I kinda know how skill works. And the game immediately goes like, I'm going to force you now to equip your skill. I don't care if you want to or not. You will fucking equip your skill or you're gonna fucking die trying. Thanks, game. Thanks a lot. I'll appreciate it. Okay, let's quickly get the pipe ready and then we shall start our little endeavor. Actually, while I do this, I have two little... Why has humanity not developed a new arm? I wonder. That would have been rather helpful. Because I kind of would like to make sure that everything is actually working as intended. I know. Evil thing to do, but I really like that. Me a Twitch. Okay. Good enough for government work. Now I need to rearrange my windows again because apparently everything is now messed up. That's it. Okay. Okay, we have a skill equipped and we are now free to walk around the island. To no one's surprise, it's of course the island of Seren that we have decided to, well, land upon. To no one's surprise. Because of course, if there's an island that everybody's like, it's probably cursed or something, you can bet your happy fucking ass that if Arnold ever, you know, manages to find himself on a ship that is even remotely close to said island, he's probably going to manage to end up on said island. The next game's also, by the way, going to start on a fucking beach. With Adol lying around like a little bitch. Because this guy never learns. Can I? Okay, so that's how I do stuff. Okay. How do I regain energy? Yeah, I was about to say that's probably a bit big, isn't it? Okay. At least the first few mobs don't feel that bad. Which is not saying much, mind you, in any way, shape or form. Anything interesting here? Actually, was there map completion in this game? Oh, I have a distinct feeling there will be, isn't there? Yeah, there probably will be. Yes. Which means hugging the corners once again will become a rather large part of our exploratory adventures, let's just say. Well, could be worse, actually. Couldn't I? Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the The run bitch run button. It's a rather cool button. I like it. The fact that it's also your evade button actually does kind of work. Once again, we have found a good excuse why standing still heals you. I mean, that it actually matters much, but... You know, it's one of those old-ass fucking mechanics that has been in use for quite a while. In fact, it's been in use one. Yeah, there is actually a mechanic for exploration, because since this is an unexplored island, we actually do get rewards for exploring the island. Yeah, I remember now. Yeah, it's gonna come at us. Oops. I definitely am taking a bit more damage than I used to. Not good. Definition of not good. So that's the amount of fucking damage I take from a random fucking little monster on the street, and I can already foresee how much damage that is going to translate to when we fight actually something bigger. Yeah, I gotta play this game for quite a while, aren't we? Yes, yeah. And it's all strategy's fault. If you want to blame somebody, blame strategy. In fact, you can blame him even more if he makes this worse. Jesus Christ! I'm gonna die to the fucking tutorial. Fucking beginner level enemies. Okay, how about you stand still for a second and heal yourself? Actually, I should also start using my skills immediately, because I do kind of need to train those up again, because I can tell you that these motherfucking things have levels again, which makes it all the more important for us to actually train those. Well, yes. If you make it worse, then I will stop complaining about it, but until then I will complain my happy little ass off. Mission strategy, if I die in the fucking tutorial area, that's gonna be fucking embarrassing, okay? Just saying, you know? Very much so embarrassing. It's gonna ruin my good reputation. Whatever good reputation that's supposed to be, mind you, but it's going to ruin my reputation. All I'm saying, you know? Adol, who else? Also, why the fuck are you deciding to take a nice relaxed bath? And that's what you get for that. Get disarmed, bitch. Adol got some skills, bitch. Well, he managed to doubly disarm her. That was a good disarm, Adol. Very good disarm, I must say. Not many would have had the skill necessary to achieve this, but they're pretty good there. Says the bitch who took a fucking naked bath. I don't think you can blame anyone else for finding you like this. I think it's your own fault. But I'd always keep quiet. Like a gentleman, go like, yeah, let's not point out the discrepancy in your statement, little woman. Sure enough. But she's a Garman at least, you know. That does kinda endear her to me. Brings a tear to my eye. Yeah, I mean, not really. No, I'm a little Christian. I'm actually an adventurer. The fuck? Okay, so what? There was a giant tentacle, and I beat the shit out of it. But then there were like 6 giant tentacles, and the boat sank. What more do you want me to explain here? I mean, you know, seriously. Yeah?
そのような突飛な話を信じられるわけがないでしょ。一体どこまで人をバカにするつもり。あら、あなた。
I was like, what the fuck? I was like, what do you want? That doesn't sound healthy. Ah. Level 1 mobs that are there to murder me. Probably. Just leave this to me. Says the woman who was disarmed in just 1 stroke. But okay, you know, just saying. I will let the experts handle it. Ah, yes, I know, game. How do I change characters again? Pretty sure my companions are also going to collect shit for me, aren't they? Yes, that's a rather nice ability. Well, you know, he found actually the sheath with the rusted sword. Don't ask me why there was a random, completely fucked up leather sheath for the sword rust next to it, but that's just how the story goes. What can we say? Also, you know, for some reason, this motherfucking little lady, who clearly has no idea what the fuck happened, managed to still get her fucking rapier with her off the boat, while Kudelado lost his fucking amazing sword. What a bad trade-off. Jesus, is that a bad trade-off? Not too shabby either. Wasn't really flattery, mind you, for somebody who was literally disarmed in 1 stroke and then disarmed again by the very same stroke. Take the praise you can get. Fishing will come about this. Well, when you're not naked, it is. Pretty bold lie there, but okay, fair enough. I do love how you're telling me that you don't trust me but follow me like a little puppy. It's kind of nice, honestly. Can appreciate that, must say. Well then, appreciation aside, let's make sure that we explore it. Look at that, little Kronos. Welcome. Long time no see, actually. How are you? I've been busily doing things. I still can't fish, can I? No, I can't. Okay, fair enough, game. Hugging around the corners so I can get more exploration done. Yay. Well, I mean, you know, just because it's a German-made car doesn't mean much now, does it? Especially not if it's actually produced in the USA. In which case all bets are off. Now what's the problem? Under normal circumstances you can kinda count on them. For the most part. And it depends on the branch, to be fair. Trading my little skills. Okay, this does become a lot easier if I have a partner, to be fair. Something to take note of. I'm going to have to fucking watch my HP like a motherfucking hawk, don't I? Yes, yes I do. Well, in the past, if it is an older model, I would have actually tell you that yes, you shouldn't have, but with a more modern variant, oh boy, you're fucked. Alright, Flash Guard is also a thing, isn't it? Kinda forgot about that. Flash Guard is actually good. Okay, I think we should just continue forward, because this is not going to do much for me, is it now? No, it will not. In fact, I'm pretty damn well sure it will not do anything good for me, so we'll just go here, because I'm pretty sure this is here. I remember this place. I know what's here. Or what will be here, rather. Let's be very correct here. And we just left the party, which is going to make any sort of exploration a lot more annoying. Nice little crystal you got there. Random healing. Always nice. Thanks for telling me that I can return to the last crystal from game over. I'm pretty sure we're going to see some game overs. We will indeed, won't we? No, I think this is where we later on do shit. But not yet, of course. That looks like that chest has already sand in it. Will you really take the raw meat out of that at all? A bold decision. I'm not gonna lie, I would probably not take it, but I guess, you know, beggars can't be choosers and all of that. Yeah, this is where that shit happens, isn't it? Ah, fuck me sideways. I'm not looking forward to that particular part. But hey, I'm not gonna spoil it for you. I'm just gonna, you know, quietly dread the future. Seems like a reasonable compromise. Do not compromise my own personal like or dislike. But going back to the point, why the fuck are you even driving a fucking German car if you're in America? Pretty sure you're producing good cars yourselves, don't you? Whee! Random boulder. I think we need to go into the cave at the... sooner or later, don't we? Yes, 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 we do. That's where the story is going to continue. Is this where the... yeah, this is where the thing is gonna be. Well, there's gonna be a lot of stuff here, let's just say, in the future. The older future. Yes, very much so. I mean, I know, times have changed and all of that, but I mean, just from what I remember, there were some good American cars. At least some that, you know, your average German can appreciate. I'm not gonna claim they are still that good, but, you know. Well, I can tell you where we are. I can tell you quite literally where the fuck we are. It's the island of Seiren. Already heard of it. And gosh, there's a nice view. A temporary sailor, I'll have you now. Also, what the fuck do we expect the average sailor to do against giant fucking tentacles? Indeed, pretty secure place. Naturally fortified even. Harvard core. I mean, there are some good ones made by Ford originally. Not of the specific models are still in production, but I'm thinking of. There were some people who swore on those particular ones, I remember. Pretty solid was the consensus I got most of the time. Which is actually pretty high praise coming from the Germans. I mean, we're kinda, you know, you're not the worst choice, you know. In fact, actually quite the... At least if you buy it new around here, it's quite the luxurious choice to make. Also quite reliable. All of our taxis are basically Benz. Why? Because they're fucking reliable, and you can get them with diesel and shit. So, well, just works. Even, you know, after well and truly quite a few more kilometers on their on their backs than you might expect. Let's be careful. It's okay if there's gonna be monsters. I can tell you that much. Interesting. I mean, didn't you have a fucking whole... Actually, yeah, but the Detroit, wasn't it? Didn't you have a whole fucking city that was basically just living off of producing fucking cars? What happened to that shit? I would assume that would speak to a rather healthy and rather large industry. But then again, it did hear it decline, so... maybe not any longer. Oh well. Tis is what it is. I remember, can't imagine that ever happened in fucking Germany, though. Germany loves their cars. It's also the reason why we absolutely don't want an upper speed limit on our fucking highways. And I don't think we'll ever get one because, well, it's just not foreseeable. Germans love their cars too much. Far too much. Oh, I kinda doubt that it looks old as shit. Well, yeah, I mean, but it doesn't mean that your whole industry, I mean, look, we're still having shit like Volkswagen building cars since basically forever, and they're still doing. MAN is still around. Basically all of the motherfuckers are still around that made cars at, well, in times other shit as well, you know, MAN did also kinda get involved in other shit, not gonna lie there. But that doesn't mean that the whole industry needs to go on. We are still importing shit from China and Japan, you know, it's not like you can get a Toyota or something around here as well. Just works. But to be fair, of course, Germany and America, while they do share some similarities, of course, are not the same. Yet is not to be underestimated, I suppose. Kinda sad though. I do like it when a nation can define itself by its automobiles. Kinda feels good. Yes, it's treasure chest. Leather armor, you say? Well, that's gonna help me survive a bit longer, I hope. I do have the that'll just decides immediately. Equipment, body, leather armor. Let's see. Actually, isn't Elon building a fucking production for his Teslas in Germany as well? I'm pretty sure he had something like that. I haven't really looked into it because I don't really care about Teslas, to be fair. Overpriced fucking electronic garbage. The fuck would I want a fucking electronic car for? Gayest shit ever created. Same actually with the claim, like, look, it's all new and shit. It's like, okay, we already had that shit. We tried that shit. We even tried hybrid shit in the past. We had fucking tanks trying hybrid shit. For God's sake. Second World War tanks tried running on fucking hybrid engines. It was a fucking sucky idea. The fuck do you do this now? Go like, look at that. It's totally new and cool. No, it's not. Fuck you. I'll stay with my fucking basic combustion engine. Thank you very much. Just works. Fucking Tesla. Overpriced garbage, honestly. That's all I can say about it. Oh well. You know, if you want to waste that much money in a car, then, you know, why not give this to, I don't know, charity? Heck, give it to me. I'm fucking good. Give it to Kronos. He's probably not that much richer than me either. I'm sure we have better use for that money than spending it on a Tesla. Let's let that whole electronic nonsense stew for another, I don't know, like 10 years or so without actually getting it out on the street, and then we can maybe talk about it. Until then, I'll just happily drive a normal car. At least then I know that we have done more than enough science to get the most in the best way out of it. Can't really argue with that much. Oh, that's a new sword. Nice. That's right. It's not just that the Nazis made good cars, Germany in general made good cars. We're still making, relatively speaking, good cars. It kinda is the whole point, you know, it's not necessarily just the Nazis, it's just that Germans are kinda pretty good at doing some things, right? Some things that last. Actually, yeah. Like drinks, for example, that are still around. Heck, the only really funny thing is about is that the same companies that were heavily involved in the whole war production are still around and are still doing the exact same thing, basically just, you know, with less tanks and more cars. MAN. MAN does most of Germany's buses nowadays. So every time you use public transport, you're sitting in an MAN bus, most likely. Kind of forgetting about the part where they produced massive amounts of tanks in the past. Heck, Rheinmetall is still around. Volkswagen is of course still around. All of that. And yes, but you know, some people seem to always forget that Germany is not just the Nazis. We have a bit more history than just Nazis. Also, Fanta's great. What the fuck are you talking about? Actually, I haven't had Fanta for quite a while. It sucks being poor. That really does suck hard. Because Fanta is actually quite pricey nowadays. And water is just cheaper. I can literally get it for free. Actually, I got a nice deal on this orange juice I'm drinking right now. It was so fucking cheap, it's basically like 2 cents more pricey than the water I get from my fucking tap, which is kinda great. And I get some taste in my water. Yeah, skill finish, okay. Oh, I'll give it a try. It's not going to work because I don't have nearly enough techniques for that. Yes, gamer, now. You can destroy objects. Do you have a technical fit? You do. Good. Okay, that's going to get some fucking... But yeah, I mean, if I have a choice in what I'm going to buy, and long before I come up with the idea of buying fucking soda, alcohol is definitely higher up the list. No questions there. But hey, you know, sometimes the water gets just a little bit boring. You would like to have at least some taste, and if you can get it relatively cheap, all the better. Because now I can use this nice orange juice to thin it out with more water and have more. Ever more. Also means I actually get some taste out of it. I mean, nothing wrong with water, but it is kinda boring. Dr. Pepper. Man, I didn't have Dr. Pepper in such a long time. These are... I barely remember how the fuck that tasted. Maybe I can find some on sale somewhere. That would be rather... nice. Indeed, would be rather nice indeed. Don't think my chances are that high, but oh well, you know. What to say, never. Dr. Pepper is good. It's the drink of the geniuses, according to a certain mad scientist at least. That is the dead body. A corpse. Yes, yes, sir. But, you know, a dead person, a corpse. Well, I mean, it's quite the abandoned island. Not really that hard to imagine how he could have ended up here. In fact, that's actually the easy part. Same way we did. I smell a boss battle. Why, you might wonder? Well, because there's a fucking crystal here. Before I do that, I will smoke. Because smoking is rather nice. You kinda missed it, bonus, but we went over the advertiser-friendly guidelines from Twitch at the beginning of the stream because fun. I now have a list of 7 objectives I want to achieve for my channel. We're working hard on it, especially the part about, you know, excessive use of and praising and shit of tobacco. I'm still working on it, but I'm getting there. I'm sure. Oh, a beer. Sadly, I will have to say I actually don't have any beer. I only get new beer tomorrow. Because tomorrow I know a place where it's on sale. And I can't actually afford to buy that on full price. Much as I love my beer, financials say no, but I'll write myself a note and I'll drink one. Actually, I'm gonna have to stream tomorrow anyway. If I ever want to make any progress in this game to the point where I'm not going to get fucked if you raise the difficulty again. Just let me quickly write that down. One beer for strategy. Should be easy enough to remember. Don't worry, it will not be forgotten. You know how much I love my excuses for drinking. Can't actually go wrong with that. See, strategy. The only way I could get beer right now is if I get up with my fucking, you know, ass, move out, go to the next best store. Actually, it's almost 8. Most of the stores are closing. So I'll probably have to go to the next best gas station, which is going to take me like 15 minutes. Then 15 minutes back. So you're going to sit here for 30 minutes and just watch nothing happen. That doesn't seem that productive. On the other hand, if I do it tomorrow morning, which is the original plan I had anyway, because it's on sale, which I really, really appreciate, you get to see me drinking and playing games at the same time. That failed horribly, lighting my pipe. That's actually a good point. Not really a great time for imported goods, is that, for the US of A. Actually, while we're sitting here like idiots, we can go ahead and do this, and do it like this, because that seems a lot smarter. Actually, do I have a nice Mexi costume for you? I do. And I know where this costume is from as well. I don't really want you to fucking cosplay that. It's a bit early, isn't it? Oh yeah, there's going to be upgrades, isn't it? Yeah, both for weapons and for armor, isn't there? There absolutely will be. Absolutely will be. I mean, that sounds good. Both of these sound good, but I'm not gonna play you that often, so if I just give you some more HP and some more strength to hit enemies harder, that might actually be better. You really don't have much health, do you? Why? You just heal. Yeah, now then, let's see how bad this goes then. Shall we not? Don't run away, random person. That's not very nice.
ご覧になりましたか？今のは間違いなく人です。さあ、すぐに追いかけましょう。
I was about to say, it's not gonna be that easy, is it now? Okay, that was kinda a cute sound, I'll give you that much. The Nocturnal Lords. Miftanisa.
この獣は邪魔をなさるというのなら容赦いたしません。
I don't use your extra skill. Why not just do it? Really not that much damage. I was kind of hoping for a little bit more there. Hey, do you wonder where my tendency to just evade comes from? It just works. What can I say? Do you understand now why I had such trouble in fucking Nordics? Once I've gotten used to this particular system of just fucking avoiding. Because it fucking works. I mean, yes, technically speaking, you can also flash guard, but, you know, who the fuck does flash guard if you can do flash evades? Fuck more cool. The cool is king. Can't argue with that now, can you? Fucking all the little corners. This is only good in repair. Actually, I do need to keep an eye on my tail. Such a nice view, isn't it? If only we weren't stranded. It would be even better. Yeah. You know.
別に気を落としてなんて。
おお、アドル。もしかしてアドルか。
I mean, not that many with that fucking bright red hair around. Makes it pretty easy to identify him. Or his corpse, potentially.
あなたは確か。
アドル、こちらの方は
This is a Shakbel lady. Tentacles. Lots of them. And Otto looks over, goes like, see, I told you it's fucking tentacles. Why don't you believe me? Tentacles. Well, I guess on one hand it's good that the lady wasn't around. The Japanese have an unfortunate tendency that involves ladies and tentacles. So after all, probably for the better. Especially for the rating of the game, I must say. But then again, I should probably play more, you know. Finished Pirate Yakuza, by the way. Pirate Yakuza is, since it's a spin-off game, I don't actually need to, you know, play it in the right order, so I could play it whenever. I just need to be able to afford that game. That's kind of always the problem. Literally, you know, without any, you know, nice little donations from Strategy on the side, I quite literally end every month on a red. You know, doesn't really lend itself well to buying full-price new games. But yeah, I definitely would play that. The Yakuza game would, especially with Majima as the protagonist, would work very well with pirates. I can absolutely see the shenanigans going up there. Ah, Majima Goro. I kinda miss playing as Majima. Ever since Zero, I kinda miss it. It was a good time. A good time indeed. Yeah, I knew it. Well, you know, there's a corpse. I'm pretty sure somebody did set foot on this island in the past. They just never left. I mean, I don't necessarily think so. I mean, the island has fresh water, fruit, something to hunt. I mean, the beasts are kind of dangerous, but technically speaking, you can survive here quite a long time. Working hard on that excessive tobacco use, yes. Working really hard on that. God damn it, I wish I could do something for my fucking, you know, alcohol statistic as well. I guess tomorrow will be the day for that. Oh, let's get started. Pretty sure Adol just wants to explore the island anyway, so that kind of fits him rather well. Yeah, we're pretty good at that. We've done this in a whole fucking giant motherfucking forest already. Yeah, sure. Curious anyway. Although, did I ever equip the new sword? I'm pretty sure you can scratch the quotation marks there. So who's that servant of yours? Do tell.
あれは船長を説得するための方便です。それより、
Okay.
アドル・クリスティン、あなたは一体何者なのですか？
I mean, we've been over this, haven't we?
剣の腕が立つことは認めましょう。でも冒険家とは何ですか？そんなふざけた肩書きは初めて聞きます。冒険なんてものは所詮は道楽の類ではありませんか。それをもっともな役割のように主張する輩を認めるわけにはいきません。
But it kinda is in his case. It is indeed a life-affirming thing.
アドル・クリスティ、私があなたに同行するのは見定めるため。あなたが私の大嫌いな人間に似ているからです。
I do. Who exactly? Do tell.
質問は認めません。
Great. Great start.
おまけに私のあのような姿まで。
Yes, yes. You have been disarmed in the most direct way possible. I know, I know. Now then, before we go on a long exploration, I think I will quickly take a little pee break. Orange juice is kinda tasty though, I must admit. Medicine. That would be very useful. Make it. We're not having the leaf we need. Could make an antidote though, but what's the fucking point of that? Apart from wasting everyone's time and energy. Well then, there's no way we can leave there. That is going to be another area for later. Well then. Look at me. Okay, you've learned area spin. It's cute, but I would rather like to focus down one thing at once, so we're just going to ignore everything else. Okay. Everything seems to still be working. As intended, at least. Ah. Kinda. We'll take it. We'll take it indeed. Without much further ado, we are just going to continue to explore. Ah, fast travel mechanics. God bless modern systems. Because that is indeed rather helpful. Okay, we can't go through there because there's a lock in the way, if memory serves. So, well, yes, we don't really have any reason to go anywhere else apart from into the new area. You know, just training my skills. That's still a lot of damage though, Jesus Christ. Yeah, can't really afford to play nice, I guess. At least not going off the fucking damage. And this is just hard. Imagine how painful this is gonna be on any sort of power difficulty. Motherfuckers take literally like 1/5 of my health, one hit. Yeah. This is not going to be that fun. I don't know. Probably is a good reason as any to, start determining how to fucking speedrun. Like, real quick like. I think you needed a tool to climb those, didn't you? Yeah, you definitely needed a tool to climb those. It's actually a pretty smart way to do it. Because if you need certain tools from certain characters to get certain areas or not, you have a very nice and simple way, and it also feels somewhat natural in guiding your players and, giving them access to more stuff and shit. Simple, but it works. And sometimes, when it just works and is simple, there's no fucking reason so bloody fucking ever to change it. Sometimes simple is best. Actually, most of the time simple is best. And overcomplication is bullshit. Ah, great. Big enemies. And footprints, which probably means I'm supposed to be, Because we haven't had enough fun yet, I suppose. A whole beach of enemies. Maybe we should check out the other area first, though. Oh. Those are the leaves we need to create some fucking healing potions. I'm not opposed to finding those. But quite the opposite. I'm actually rather pleased by that idea. Where's the big enemy? Sharon wheat. Can you destroy that? No. It seems like those of us don't really do much damage against that. That's not a good sign. In fact, probably not a good sign at all. It's pretty nice for skill training. Ouch. You motherfucker. Jesus Christ. That's brutal. Ain't gonna lie. Was done very quickly. And so Adol died really quickly, as I had kind of feared he would. Such the difficulty. That's it's a pretty decent outlier on how this is going to go, isn't it? Is there any way for me to... I don't know, to pass up a double jump, I suppose. We can't even go where the fucking footprints lead. Well, that's gay, isn't it?